So today I'd like to future life progression, because as a future life progression practitioner, I often help my clients go back into past lives so that they can release things that they need to release. And it's really powerful and effective, and it's just something that is incredible, because there's usually something that's in a past life that's affecting us now as well. I've helped clients release asthma, psoriasis, feeling stuck, so many things, and it's just really powerful, and it doesn't feel so hard because we're not looking at this lifetime, we're not looking at the trauma in this lifetime, so it feels softer. It feels like it's almost happening to somebody else. So it's just looking at it and reviewing it that way, rather than remembering that childhood or that painful time when that teacher said whatever. It's just looking at it as an overview of what that was, where it began, and it's really incredible. So for example, one of the clients I've had recently was about asthma, and it went to a past life in a Dickensian type scene, where it was really smoky and smoggy, and my client was looking for her parents in the street. She couldn't find them. Very small little girl she was, trying to find her parents, and she wasn't able to. It's very smoggy and smoky, and really obviously quite traumatized about it because she couldn't find her parents, and she was finding it really difficult to breathe. And it's very interesting that in this lifetime she'd got asthma too, and it developed around a coal fire while she was waiting for her parents to return from parents' evening. She was at a grandparents' house and the coal fire was on. So we could see how those two scenes felt really similar, and how our subconscious minds are linked by emotion. They're not logical. So it felt very much like the same thing. And that's why the asthma started in this lifetime, because it's trying to keep her away from the coal so that she could breathe, so it didn't kill her, so she was safe. And that's what it was there for. It was there to protect her. And when she could understand that she doesn't live in that kind of environment anymore, it's not smoggy and smoky, it's not Dickensian Britain anymore, that she's able to release it. And she messaged me a few days ago actually, saying that she's doing Count to 5k. So she's running, she's training, and she said, I'm not using my inhaler at all anymore. It's just amazing. Yes, I'm a bit out of breath, but only like a normal anybody would be, really. Not asthmatic, not feeling that she's got to be having an inhaler with her all the time, or at all, in fact. So it's really amazing and very powerful. And that was just one session. And then she saw herself going into the future, because that's what I do, take them into the future, people into the future for 5 years time and 10 years time. And she saw herself as a holistic practitioner, which is something she started to consider, but she only just started the training. So she saw herself as this holistic practitioner, and then in 10 years time she's training people in her methods. And it's just amazing. She was really on fire with that, really felt so fired up by it, and really excited about the future instead of feeling stuck and releasing the asthma at the same time. I've had another client with psoriasis, and that was because she'd been in a past life, she'd been chained by rope in a dark room as a prisoner, and she was able to see that rope burn on her hands was what was psoriasis looked like in the present moment, in the current lifetime as well. And then we went into the future, 5 years, 10 years time, and the future looks so much brighter, where she's doing all sorts of things, training people with music, being an opera singer, amazing things happening to her in that 5 years and 10 years time frame as well. So it's just amazing to see how the past has influenced our present, and how by releasing that past, how the future looks, and going into that future evolved self. You can ask yourself questions. How did I get here? What steps did I take? And when you've got that energy of what it feels like in that future, you're bringing it back into the now moment. It makes it easier, that it sort of collapses time because you're in that energy, you know the steps you needed to take, you're focusing more on that outcome that you want and deserve. So what you want wants you're collapsing time in effect because you know what steps you're taking. You're getting rid of a lot of mistakes, so you're doing it more on purpose, knowing the goal, knowing the focus, knowing where you need to be, and it's really exciting. So I hope that's given you some sort of inspiration to see that you can release your past and launch your future, and it doesn't have to take lots and lots of sessions. It's you directing it. Your subconscious mind is taking you where you need to go. I'm just your guide, and it's amazing and very powerful. So I'm not telling you, oh, you're this or that in the future. It's something you're seeing for yourself, and you're telling me, oh, I'm on stage. Oh, I've got hundreds of people watching me, hundreds of people listening to me. I'm doing this talk. I've written a book. This is my chapters. This is what it's all about. Seeing the title of the book, it's incredible and very powerful and amazing. And you can see how it collapses time, and you've got your title of your book and the chapters that they are and all the summary of what you're writing. So there's a lot of thought process, doesn't it? It's like, oh, right, that's easy. Oh, I like that title. Well, that's quite succinct. I like that. And it gives you inspiration then, because time is just a thing that we believe to happen on. It's something that we've invented, really, but actually time happens across, it's all happening simultaneously, the past, the present and the future. So by understanding that, you can go to the future, you can go to the past, you can have a look at it and work out where you need to be, release the past, launch your future, and without countless sessions. It's incredible, and it's why I love what I do. And if you want to know more information, please message me at rachel@wellnesswithrachel.co.uk, or find me on Facebook, Rachel Claire Farnsworth. And I look forward to hearing from you. If you feel stuck, or you need to have, or you're interested in learning more about this, it'd be great to hear from you. I look forward to catching up with you more. Bye for now.